Texas's top election official is stepping down, and a terrorist-backed candidate wants to lead Harris County. This is Wednesday, June 3rd, 2026.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
We've hit the halfway mark in this week. Thanks for making the Texas Minute part of your Wednesday. There's a special edition of the Texas Scorecard show, Real Texans, available today wherever you consume video content. It's my conversation with State Representative Brent Money. He founded the Sharia-Free Texas Caucus in the state legislature. I hope you'll check that out. You'll find a link to it in the show notes. Now, let's get to the news. Texas chief election official Jane Nelson announced yesterday afternoon that she'll be stepping down as of July 17th. In addition to overseeing Texas's elections, the Secretary of State is also responsible for maintaining business records and corporate filings. Nelson's 3.5 years in the role has not been without controversy. She has actively opposed efforts by the Republican Party of Texas and Attorney General Ken Paxton to close the primary elections from cross-party interference. Now, under Texas law, the Secretary of State is appointed by the governor and must be confirmed by the Texas Senate. While Nelson's successor has not been officially named, sources have told Texas Scorecard that an outgoing member of the Texas House, Nate Schatzline of Fort Worth, will be named as her replacement. Now, because the Senate is not currently in session, any replacement will serve as acting Secretary of State until lawmakers reconvene and consider the appointment in 2027. The Texas Department of Public Safety has ended Spanish language testing for commercial driver's license applicants. This comes just over a month after Attorney General Ken Paxton launched an investigation into trucking schools accused of certifying non-English-speaking drivers. The change aligns Texas's testing procedures with federal English language proficiency requirements. Previously, CDL knowledge tests were being offered in both English and Spanish. The policy change follows growing scrutiny of commercial driver licensing standards in Texas. Both the State House and State Senate Transportation Committees have been directed to examine commercial driver licensing standards. Meanwhile, DPS says that roadside English proficiency evaluations will continue during routine traffic stops and at inspection weigh stations. Commercial drivers who fail to meet those federal standards can be placed out of service. Over the course of 10 days, 2 smuggling operations were disrupted, with 40 illegal aliens detained. The incident took place during traffic stops near Laredo. In the initial stop by Texas Department of Public Safety troopers, the vehicle carrying the illegal aliens appeared to belong to a reputable trucking firm. It was, in fact, a cloned vehicle not owned by or affiliated with the company. In both cases, the illegal aliens were crammed into the truck's sleeping berths. According to a DPS spokesman, the 2 drivers were arrested and are being charged with human smuggling. The Texas Minute will be right back.
What are the important things out there in Texas politics and Texas news that matter to you, and what can you do about it? That's what we want to bring you with the Luke Macias Show on a weekly basis for 20 to 30 minutes. That way you can get the information and go do something for the rest of your week. I look forward to coming to you every Wednesday.
In the open seat race for Harris County Judge, the Council on American Islamic Relations has endorsed Democrat candidate Letitia Plummer. Last year, you might recall, CAIR was designated a foreign terrorist organization by Governor Greg Abbott. Abbott said at the time that CAIR was, quote, founded as a front group for Hamas and its support network. Plummer was the first Muslim woman to serve on the Houston City Council. She's also endorsed a series of hard leftist positions, telling the Houston Chronicle that, quote, this is not the time to be a centrist. The Republican nominee in the race is Orlando Sanchez, a veteran and former victim of communist oppression in Cuba. The scandal-plagued incumbent Democrat Lena Hidalgo is not seeking re-election. You can keep up with the latest news impacting the Lone Star State by visiting TexasScorecard.com. If you enjoy the Texas Minute, please share the show with your friends and family. Give it a rating on your podcast app, click the thumbs up on YouTube, and click like on X. This edition of the Texas Minute was produced by Nick Shepard and based on the original reporting of Brandon Waltons, Grant Hawk, and Hunter Burney. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Now, go make it a great day.